Hi, my name's Jo Goodison and I'm one of the curriculum leaders for teacher education working at the University Centre Rotherham, which is part of the RNN group. And I've been asked to share with you the courses that we deliver in teacher education, which are all higher education courses. There are quite a few and they sort of interlink, so hopefully this will give you a flavour of how they fit together. So starting with the first and the lowest level course, that's a foundation degree in learning support. So this is a 3-year course that is for people who are working in learning support, whether that's in a school or in a college setting or in any other adult learning environment. It is a course that is part-time and delivered one evening a week over 3 years. That evening is Tuesday evening. Over the 3 years of the course, what you will study is 120 credits at level 4 and 120 credits at level 5. So it is a full foundation degree which is done part-time. The content of the course roughly is focused on behaviour, development, assessment of learning needs, working with other professionals, supporting learning however that might be. And as part of the course, you also undertake what we call small-scale action research. So you will be looking into your own practice in learning support, reading about what is written about it, so looking at the theory side of it, and then deciding how you can put something into practice to support the needs of either a learner or some learners that you are working with. So this is what we sort of call an in-service course. So in order to do the course, you need to be working in a school or in a college for at least 2 days a week. Now, it's an open access course, so prior to the course, there aren't any sort of official requirements for entry. However, we do recognise that people need to have some experience of working in a school. So that is one of the official requirements, that you need to have had a couple of years of experience of working in a school. So it's not really a course for people that are coming straight off A-levels. Unless they've been volunteering in a school while they've been doing that. A lot of the students that come onto this course have been doing 2 or 3 years studying, and that might be on the foundation degree, on the supporting teaching and learning in schools courses, so level 2 and level 3. So that's the first course that we're looking at. So 3-year course, studying 11 modules, part-time on a Tuesday evening. Okay, so if you're thinking, I'm wanting to go into teaching, well, that is one of the ways that you can get into primary and junior school teaching, because you could do a top-up degree after that. And I'll come on to the top-up degree later. If you're thinking that you might want to teach in the adult learning sector, or what we call education, training and skills sector now, then the Cert Ed, the Certificate in Education, the Professional Graduate Certificate in Education, or the Postgraduate Certificate in Education is what you'll be looking at. And that's for people that are wanting to teach adults, so in a college setting, in training organisations, in the police, fire service, or you're wanting to use your subject specialist degree to teach in a secondary school. So there are routes into teaching in secondary schools through the UCR. In order to get onto the Cert Ed PGCE, you need one of 2 things. So if you want to do the Cert Ed qualification, you need a level 3 in your subject specialism. So, like me, that might be plastering. So you have a level 3 in plastering and you decided that you want to teach that. This is one of the routes that you can take into teaching. If you've already got a degree in your subject specialism, so like me, you've got a degree in English and Performing Arts, then you could do the postgraduate or the Professional Graduate Certificate in Education. Now, they're far too complex to go into detail here, but basically they are the same qualification. So whether it's level 5 Cert Ed, whether it's level 6 Professional Graduate or level 7 Postgraduate, then it's the same qualification. You come out with a full teaching qualification, which means you can teach in colleges and you can teach in secondary schools your subject specialism. So those 3 routes are delivered in 2 ways. So that's either a part-time course, which is done one long evening a week over 2 years, or a full-time course, which is done over 2 days, which are Monday and Wednesday. On top of the course, you need to have a teaching placement. So the part-time course is normally attended by people who are working already as teachers, or in learning support roles and want to become teachers and therefore have minimum hours in which to do their teaching placement. The teaching placement is only 100 hours over the length of the course, so whether that's part-time or full-time. If you do the course full-time, you'll be attending the UCR with us 2 full days a week, and we do that because that tends to be people that are coming straight off their degree course and therefore need more help with the basics of teaching and learning. That course then on the Monday and Wednesday with us, your teaching placement will fit around that, and you do your 100 hours of teaching within that 1 year. Okay. So basically what we cover on that course is teaching, learning, assessment. We look at the importance of reflective practice. We look at what your curriculum area is about, and you evaluate whether actually that curriculum area is fit for purpose or what changes might need to be made in the subjects that are delivered and the qualifications that are delivered. And you also look at what it is to be a professional working in the education, training and skills sector, and how that matches with being a professional working in schools and in universities. And you evaluate your own professional values. And finally, on that course, you also do an action research project where you look at your own practice, decide what can be changed, and change it. So finally, last but not least, is the BA in Education and Professional Development. Now, this is a top-up course. It is not a full degree. So you could go on to this course from the Foundation Degree in Learning Support because you will have enough credits to do the level 6 credits on the BA course, which is the second half of year 1 and all of year 2. If you've got the certificate in education and you decide, actually, I want a full degree now, you can use your credits from your certificate in education to top it up to a full degree. So you'll come out with a degree in education and professional development. That means you will be doing 2 full years of the course. Now, when we say full years, the way that we deliver this course is 1 Saturday a month. So you get 1 Saturday with the tutors, whether that's, as it has been this year, in a virtual learning way, so using Google Meet in order to do the Saturday day schools, or hopefully we'll be back in the UCR come September and you will be in with the group 1 Saturday a month when the library is open for you to use as well, and then you get 1 tutorial with the module tutor per month. So there's 3 members of the teacher education team. That's myself, Jo Goodison, Sally Humphreys, who is the other curriculum leader, and Sarah Lloyd, who is a lecturer in teacher education. We have a 4th member who's a part-time member, and that's Jo Sawyer. So the 4 of us actually deliver all of these 3 programmes. Just to finish off with the BA, what you look at is you look at your own professional development in that. It's in the title. We look at what research is about, so primary and secondary research. Those of you that have done the foundation degree will have already done some of that. We look at what creativity and innovation looks like in practice in education, and how working within teams can be beneficial and how it can sometimes be problematic. You will do a dissertation as part of the degree programme, but you will also do a level 6 professional reflective review. That's hard to say first thing in the morning. And so that takes us full circle back to where you started at looking at your own professional development. And many of our students have gone on from doing the BA onto a master's degree at other establishments. So basically we've got 3 courses on offer with different routes. So the Foundation Degree in Learning Support, which you can top up with our degree, but you can also go to a local university and top up with a degree in education with QTS. So you can become a fully qualified primary school teacher. This has taken me 8 minutes 50. I think this video should have been 3 minutes, but thank you for listening. If you've got any questions, get in touch with the link on the webpage, and we're happy to speak to you over the summer if you think that coming to the UCR for teacher education programmes in September is what you want to do.